it's me, Dominique. This is a new video. This is going to be a video regarding working from home and the pros and I guess some of the cons and getting into it and such things of that nature. I'm a work at home agent, customer service agent. I work for the overall company I work for is Sykes or Alpine Express. I work from home. As you guys can see, this is my work area. This is my workspace. This is my personal computer and this is my work computer. Let me go ahead and say basically how I got started. I went and basically did a Google search. I'm on a couple of message forums on Facebook, a couple of forums or whatever groups, and the sites were just being put out, so I went and I applied at a couple of sites regarding working from home. Now, the one site that I received a response for was Alpine Express, Sykes. When I received the reply, I sent in my resume. I have prior customer service experience with retail and call center, and this is basically working at home can be considered a call center environment. I had prior experience, so I submitted my resume. I received a email callback from the company, and with receiving the email, I received a list of requirements for the job and start date and the salary and if it would be for me. I had an interview. I'm not 100% sure that all the programs for different work at home situations have interviews such as this, but my interview was a group centered interview, like a group interview, and basically we were asked certain questions and our responses and basically just our responses to everything determine if you move to the next level. So I went on an interview, I passed the interview, I moved to the next level. The next level included making sure my home office was prepared. With that, with certain work at home companies, you have to have certain equipment before you start the job. Now, some of the equipment that was needed for the job I was presented with was a certain size computer, a certain size monitor, a landline, which I think is most needed for most jobs from work at home, a landline, a headset. What was required for me was both a USB headset and I guess a phone headset. So there was some purchases that I had to make prior to working to get the job. So that was like the only thing that some people may have found was an issue, but it wasn't an issue for me. I just went out and made the purchase just because I wanted the job. Now, working from home has a lot of its pros. I'm in a comfortable environment of my home. It cuts down on commuting time, commuting expenses. I don't have to catch the bus. I don't have to drive anywhere to get to work. I just get out of my bed and come to the computer and work. Of course, I don't do that because I have kids. I'm up a lot more early than I would have to be for work because I have to get my kids ready, and then that kind of wakes me up to be ready for work. And that's like the pros. I'm in the comfort of my own home. On breaks and whatnot, I'm able to take care of things around the house. For me, it's a pro for me because when my kids are out of school, I'm able to be in the same house with them, not having to look for a babysitter or someone to take care of my kids at the time where I'm supposed to be at work, because they're out of school but I still have to work. So that's a pro for me. A little bit of the cons. The con for me is that well, I wouldn't say it was a con. I wouldn't really say it's a con. Just issues for me, being that I work from home. You still have to work with people who are not home, who do not know you're home. So you definitely have to make sure and keep up a professional environment. Besides the fact that people outside can't see you. You definitely have to keep a noise-free background. You definitely have to not let the home life affect, just like you do with the going into clock-in job. You can't let your home life affect you going in, logging in to work, which is a little bit harder when you're in your home and you're dealing with your home life. But it just depends on the type of person that you are. But I love it. It works for me. I think Sykes is a great, Alpine Express Sykes is a great company. It's not one of those, to me, I'm not sure what it is with other companies, but I did not have to pay anything to work for Sykes at home or Alpine Express at home. I did not have to pay to work. I just had to purchase my equipment and I was able to work. I've been working since November for Sykes Alpine Express and I love it. It works for me. This is my work area. I have my motivation, my picture of myself. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I have my picture of my husband and I. I have my desk all pretty, so it makes me feel like I'm in an office environment. I have my pictures of my kids. I have my decoration, and this is my workspace. My phone, because I have to connect to log in. This is my work computer. As of right now, I'm off, so my work computer is not on. My personal computer is on. My work computer is off because I'm not logged into work right now because I'm off. But that's just about it. So if there's any questions regarding anything I presented in this video, just leave them down below or in my inbox, and I'll be trying to answer the questions that you guys may have as best as I can.